represents in the entrepreneurial world. I'm Sheldon Weisfeld. I'm co-founder of Weisfeld ATM. I want to discuss with you today basically digital currency and the ATM operators. You've heard from a lot of very smart people before me. And I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the technology guy. I'm the entrepreneur. I'm the one that puts it in your hand. I'm the one that makes it work when you get up. I'm the one that makes it work when you go to bed. So just a few quick seconds about my background. In 1994, I launched a company called Prepaid Wireless Services. So let me ask everybody by show of hands, who here does not have a cell phone? Everybody has one. It's pretty amazing. And in 1994, a cell phone was quite a novel item. It was an industrial item. And we launched the idea that by reducing the barrier to entry, reducing the friction, by taking credit out of the equation and putting the cell phone in the hands of every man, woman, and child, today, every man, woman, and child in this room has a cell phone. And I have to venture to guess that many of you have prepaid cell phones. Just, would you say yes or yes? Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, what we did was, through the mother of invention, created a group of very special people. My business partner, Nicholas Morphus, is Chief Information Officer for Weisfeld ATM. Our technology partners include Jordan Kelly, John Russell, Sam Glazier out of Las Vegas, Nevada, myself as CEO and co-founder of Weisfeld ATM. What is it we want to do? We want to provide you Bitcoin, fast and secure. So again, by show of hands here, who here has a credit card in your wallet? I believe every single person in this room. Any of you have this old stuff, we call it cash, fiat currency. Anybody got money in your wallet? Show of hands. But most importantly, I'd like to ask you, do you have Bitcoin? Show of hands, who has Bitcoin? Because my back was turned in the very beginning. Few of us have Bitcoin in this room. Many of us do not. Those of you that do not are today getting educated on the future. On the future of the evolution, the integration of the internet to currency. This is what Weisfeld ATM, what our company represents. There is a multiple variety of applications of what Bitcoin, the protocol, represents. And you've heard it from these folks that are so much smarter than myself today. When we talk about what we're doing, it's about regulatory compliance. It's about regulations. You've heard from Austin. You heard from James. Brilliant, brilliant attorneys. The challenge is when you look at regulatory compliance, and the regulators clearly say, this is a payment innovation that is taking place entirely outside the banking industry. What does that mean to you and I? It means it's going to happen with us or without us. Now the challenge is, will you take advantage of this evolution, this opportunity, or will you purely sit on the sidelines and watch it happen? Ladies and gentlemen, you are pioneers. Pat yourself on the back. You are early adopters, regardless if you own Bitcoin or not. Because today, you're getting in front of the water spout. You're getting the information, you're getting the facts, and you're getting the details of what's going to happen with us or without us. So as an entrepreneur, I have to take a look and determine when the Department of Treasury finds the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, commonly known as FinCEN, says you will meet these guidelines. But yet, we already saw from the banking community, the guidelines are different. So when the rules are so chopped up, we have a certain responsibility to decide what rules will we follow. What rules have authority. And that's what Weisfeld ATM chose to do. Through a very simple method. Taking our capital, taking our Bitcoin, when the attorney says on the phone, Sheldon, I'm going to need some money, and I need you to send it to us when you have it. And I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a digital wallet. And I turn around and I send to the attorney to an external account while on a phone call in seconds, and he's got the money. That is the evolution of science and technology in modern day currency. Because the globe is no longer cut up with borders. Through the internet, it's a seamless globe. And with the power of the internet and international business and international trade, there's a need for an international currency system that takes the friction out of the equation. When you're dealing with old school technology, where the government says they're too big to fail, ladies and gentlemen, there's a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, today, you're running the solution. It's Bitcoin. So what do? OneVault ATM made a decision. I got introduced to Bitcoin in October 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just a short few months ago. We did our due diligence. By January 17, 2014, we made an entrepreneurial decision to move forward and to implement a business plan. OneVault ATM created a site location agreement, went out to our site location partner, executed an agreement. That contract was signed, and as we deploy our business model, we realize the importance of two-factor authentication. You see, ladies and gentlemen, had Target used Bitcoin, their information would not be at risk. You understand that? Because Bitcoin is public addresses. But for your safety and security, our OneVault ATMs use a PIN code and a palm print. People say, why palm? Palm is only internal for you and your relationship to a transaction through the network. It does not go to the federal government. It does not go to any third-party registration. It's purely for your relationship to your account inside of our network. A OneVault ATM is a very simple, easy-to-use terminal that allows you to buy or sell Bitcoin in real time. I wanted to demonstrate to you, ladies and gentlemen, that many of the presenters today discussed with you about options of buying Bitcoin using an online wallet. My most recent transaction, I'm going to ask you, Chris, to see, what does it say on this most recent transaction? It says 1 Bitcoin payment. Yes, sir.